let's take a look at the top news headlines. Rules for liquor legalization being drafted, opinions and suggestions of mothers will be taken into account, says Chief Minister N. Biren. Home Ministry has approved construction of 34 police stations along Indo-Myanmar border from Biyang to Zesami, informs Chief Minister N. Biren. And special coaching classes will be conducted to increase number of students in Triple IT Manipur, says Education Minister T.H. Basanta. Hello and a very good evening. Welcome to MAMI TV English News Bulletin. I'm Kavita Tongro. Chief Minister N. Biren has stated that rules are being drafted for legalization of liquor in the state, and as soon as the drafting is complete, the government will hold a meeting with the civil society organizations and mothers of the state and take their suggestions and opinions. The Chief Minister was speaking at the flagging off ceremony of 12 GPS-enabled highway patrol vehicles at Chief Minister's Bangalore today. Responding to query of media persons regarding liquor legalization in the state, Chief Minister N. Biren said, legalization of liquor does not mean sale and consumption of liquor will be completely permitted, but it is a step towards regulating the illegal and uncontrolled sale and consumption of liquor. In order to clear the fear of mothers regarding liquor legalization, rules are being drafted to regulate the same. As soon as the drafting is complete, opinions and suggestions of the mothers will be taken into account, the Chief Minister said. He said the minimum legal drinking age in India is 21. However, the state government is taking up steps to make the minimum legal drinking age in Manipur 23 or 25. He also mentioned that sale of liquor will not be permitted in the vicinity of educational institutes, health centers, etc., stating that strict rule against drinking and driving will also be included in the draft. The Chief Minister said that the government's decision is for the welfare of the people and will not cause any harm to the people. The government's decision is to regulate the sale and consumption of spurious liquor, Chief Minister Biren added.
Imasina tension ladiba, Paxana Yongadra, Dutavura, the Maduma, same Putorani. Voting right would say time Pandale. The voting right like the Mingi Madam the Yadaba. And at least Sahi Kulumdo or Kumanga, Saibagi Makata, Utapayadaba, label up on the Pidaba, high post public place that Utapayadaba, the academic institution, health labor institution, Mayamski Tapayadaba, hotel. As a current hotel, Mikuntra, lodging in the footing labor, restaurant like Manuda, Lugumba, Takasuyum the Takadabani, Adagadu Taga Gari Tobayaro. Many things, Kuimadugi, imagine who's your parent? I got one answer by a parent, I guess I Matam Sadana, Patabata, Honing, the youth hunting day, Nisasa hunting day. And the Maduki put me on the Kanagana, young Penetrapa Matogi, Mashi Yang to the Madokoi, imagine to the way Harry and Laga, Moigishu, Pambakari, Karito, Lege, Kaito Golek, opening Lorga, Town of
Chief Minister N. Biren has informed that the Home Ministry has approved construction of 34 police stations along the Indo-Myanmar border from Biyang to Churachandpur district to Zesami in Ukhrul district. He said this while flagging off 12 GPS-enabled highway patrol vehicles from the western gate of the Chief Minister's Secretariat today. Speaking on the occasion, Chief Minister Biren said law and order of the state had significantly improved with the tireless day and night service from the police side and also with the support and cooperation of the people. As such, there is now no need for security convoys for transportation of oil tankers in the state. The patrol teams would help to stop threatening and extortion of truck and bus drivers by unknown miscreants along the national highways, he said. Stating that the aim of the government is to ensure its people's welfare and safety, he said the government had started the work of police modernization to change the morale of police and make them people-friendly. Necessary equipment have been provided for the modernization. Chief Minister Biren further informed that the construction of 34 police stations along the Indo-Myanmar border from Bihyang to Zesame had started and aided that with all such initiatives, the state would be able to check and stop illegal immigration and drugs trafficking along the border areas.
Yam wana akhoi chachariba mayamgi Manipuri miyamgi damakta sincha awatapa thau thum pugna saliba drivers truck drivers adagi bus ki drivers adagi business masa masa tawdariba singla miscreant kangbu kharna tatana extortion gumba tawbiba student gumba tawbiba kihanba aduma mayam durgi ngakong nabne koina highway patrolling scheme lokhalapase akhoi mobile police modernization में कोई अंपन तो गई करेगी नो पुलिस मोबिलाइजेशन सी पुलिस की मोरल्स सुमथोर पगलोइना ना people friendly way पगलोइना ना मखोई द मधुकी people friendly way मधुकी deliver तो कोई आना ना बकी material सिंचु equipment सिंचु मधुकार
The patrol vehicles flag off under Phase 3 included 3 for Tamenglong District, 3 for Nornay District, 2 for Kangpopi District, 2 for Senapati District, and 2 for Technopole District. Minister of Tribal Affairs and Hills Letpao Haukif, Minister of Social Welfare Hekam Dingo, Transport Minister Kasim Bashum, Rajya Sabha MP King Leshemba Sanajawa, Chairman of Manipur Industrial Development Corporation Limited Kongkam Ravindro, Chairman of Manipur Handloom and Handicraft Development Corporation Limited Kumbantabam Ibomcha, Additional Director General of Police Clay Kongsai, Senior Police Officers and Superintendents of Police attended the flag-off program. Education Minister T.H. Basantakumar has expressed the need to develop information technology to usher in more development in the state. The government is making arrangements to conduct special coaching class to increase the number of students in IIIT Manipur in order to develop information technology in the state, he said. The minister was speaking at the first ever convocation ceremony of Indian Institute of Information Technology IIIT Manipur held at the auditorium of the institute at Mantripukri today. Minister T.H. Basantakumar said in state like Manipur, which has geographical disadvantages, institutes like IIT is very important. He also stressed the need to develop IT sector for Manipur to be at par with its counterparts. Asserting that future lies in the IT sector, he termed it fortunate that the state now has IIIT Manipur per excellence. However, the number of students from Manipur is still very low in the institute. As such, the government has made arrangements to conduct special coaching classes for students of the state, the Education Minister added.
Limitations, physical limitations we have living na IT have seen a future never Manipur. Aduna I quite often see haita with IT the queen emphasis bita information technology is the future. Data analysis is the future. Artificial intelligence is the future. A cry the gila kade haiti information technology. Aduna Summa Institute Malay say Masidi all India competitive exam through the chunk panel. Aduna next lakado is awareness ama pinaba society government side kanna honarani plus special coaching ka tawra mo se akoi chhatra sing se tamning musing do we will provide them proper coaching and guidance so that they can enter this this institute on merit.
An academic procession led by Education Minister T.H. Basantakumar, IIIT Manipur Director Professor Krishnan Bhaskar, Director of Inter-University Accelerator Center Professor Avinash Chandra Pandey, and Additional Chief Secretary V. Vumlun Mang and faculty members of the institute from administrative block of the institute till the auditorium marked the beginning of the convocation ceremony. Degree certificates were distributed to 171 students of BTech 2019, 2020, 2021 and 2022 batch on the occasion, while toppers were felicitated with gold medals and certificates during the ceremony. The Manipur State Commission for the Scheduled Tribe (MSCST) organized a one-day awareness program on horticulture production and its importance in hill areas today at None Longmai Part 3 in None district. The program was organized in association with District Magistrate and civil society. Speaking on the occasion, DC of None district, Joseph Pauline Compson said it is important to optimize the importance of horticulture and wasting the land in the hill districts. He appreciated MSCST for conducting the awareness program and enlightening the people of the district. Chairperson of MSCST, Thuigai Maithi Rongmai said, through the awareness program, people from hill areas will have the opportunity to get the benefits under several schemes. He further appealed for the promotion of the commission and to spread awareness about MSCST, especially in the hill districts. During the awareness program, Agriculture Officer of Horticulture and Soil Conservation, Dr. Roshan Dangmai, spoke on horticulture production and its importance in hill areas. Committee of Civil Societies Kanglai Park (CCSK) has informed that this year's Kanglai Park Manipur gi Puwarida Ahanba Miyam gi Lengak Laikhiba Numit 18 October 1948 will be held at Chandrakirti Auditorium on October 18. Addressing a press meet held today at its office at Chekon, President of CCSK Jitendra Ningomba said discussion on different topics which will be beneficial for the people will be held during the Kanglai Park Manipur gi Puwarida Ahanba Miyam gi Lengak Laikhiba Numit 18 October 1948 observance. It is necessary to discuss words, wisdom and teachings of the representatives elected in 1948, he said. He also appealed to the people brought from hills and valleys to attend the observance. Jitendra further sought physical, mental and monetary assistance from the people.
Maruina British na Manipur hadokna sakra matungda ningkha tambaleba ama oire haiduna hairaba adugi matungina Manipur State Constitution Act 1947 semlaba matungda kodi universal adult franchise haidare masda yupum oirga Asia da leba country maya sin manungda ani suleba kam oina koi vote hadana diba aduda leba sinna na labagdangta aduna 1948 ki October tang 10 sta Manipur State Darabada, Karibu Manipuli Herga, Bengang and Nubudanga, for the was love.
A two-day 11th Vision Literary and Cultural Meet come Teachers' Day of Vision Creative School of Science, Thawbal Okram kicked off at Vision Courtyard Hall today. Social scientist Dr. Dhanavir Laishram, Principal of Vision Creative School of Science, T. Nandalal Maitei, and Associate Professor of Maharaj Wadachandra College, Dr. Nauram Kishore Chand, were the main guests of the program. Various programs including folk dance, dance competition, debate competition, drama and ramp show of the students were the highlights of the program. Speaking on the occasion, Principal of the school, T. Nandalal, said the program is held every year to help parents and guardians recognize the potentials and talents of the students and guide them to the right path.
Masjid aikoi yaw do tun sing si islam na sin na ba hita bagi ai islam na sin na ba angan sin na ba hita ba ta so parents in ma do khnom do bagi unsi na mai pa ka ni ma ko de na sat ki ba ko ka ye na tu ni se ko ki spirit theng na le ana sumu ko ma yam sin se ko na angan sin si karam bo we sa tan ya ba ge adu ba karam ba ho ga thabok dal ko si tin ya ba ge ha ni SS tamna ke ma ko na zahi khudi ki literary, sports, and cultural and symbol mayam se pampu bala.
Now it's time for a short commercial break. We'll be right back.
Welcome you all to Lunako Residential School at Chanung, Imphal East. An exclusive co-education residential school located on a sprawling 50-acre campus will be affiliated to CBSE New Delhi. First academic session will begin in April 2023 for classes 4 to 8. Hurry up for registration.
iPhone gi mapu oibiu iPhone gi mapu oibiu lakliba October gi tang kunmari nungthil pung ama taba matamda sumnatagi lupa chama khaktana iPhone gi mapu oibiu thamjariba pricing first price iPhone 13 Pro Max second price iPhone Mini 12 128GB third price iPhone SE 2022 128GB amasung consolation price oina miyoi kuntrada lupa chamnga pizagani ticket agent oibiningba singna lemna ticket tara amadi lupa lising manga gi mathakta fangbagi khudongchaba pizari ticket fangfam sing Sur Pharmacy Malom Bazar Sanatombi Store Malom Bazar Pan 150 Waheng Lekai Mobile Dukan Ipak Offset Praise opposite Shanghai Express amasung FSC office Kangabam Lekai near Vaiko Hotel Panthoibi Pharmacy Lamfel near Lamjingba Hospital Sorzini Hotel Moirang near Maibe Gas Infal College Gate Dukan Amu Dukan amasung Bembem Wholesale Dukan Patsoy Part 1 Draw Otfam Kaisampat Lemazam Lekai Community Hall WhatsApp ki khuthangda ticket booking tawbagi khudong chaba pizari akupa marol gidamak pizari ba number sida contact tobiu 8787573129
Midyeng Taminas.
Welcome back. Union Home Minister Amit Shah today declared at Rajuri in Jammu and Kashmir that the Pahari community, besides the Gujars and Barkarwals, will soon get reservation in education and jobs as scheduled tribe ST. If ST status is granted to the Paharis, it will be the first instance of a linguistic group earning reservations in India. For this to happen, the central government needs to amend the Reservations Act in Parliament. The Commission has sent a report and recommended reservation for Gujar, Bakarwal and Pahari communities. It will be given soon, he said at a rally that marked the start of the BJP's campaign for elections likely next year. Shah claimed that the reservation became possible only after special status under Article 370 was removed. Now minorities, Dalits, tribals, Paharis will get their rights, he added. He urged crowds to thank Prime Minister Narendra Modi for the move on August 5, 2019, when Articles 35A and 370 constitutional provisions that gave some autonomy to Jammu and Kashmir were hollowed out. From operations in Ladakh to the depleting strength of fighter fleet and the contentions subject of theatre commands, Air Chief Marshal V.R. Chaudhary touched upon critical issues regarding the Indian Air Force in his annual press conference ahead of the 90th Air Force Day on October 8. The IAF Chief V.R. Chaudhary said that this engagement, notwithstanding Chinese activities along the line of actual control LSC in eastern Ladakh, are being monitored. The benchmark for normalization at LSC in Ladakh best option would be to return to status quo, he said. On instances of air violations by Chinese Air Force CAS, Chaudhary said appropriate non-escalatory measures were taken and a message was sent to the neighboring country. The CAS said the Indian side is working on confidence-building measures with China and they ensure none of the CBMs are violated. India handed over Made in India motorbikes to the Lebanese government as part of bilateral assistance, the Ministry of External Affairs MEA said. As part of India's bilateral assistance, Secretary also handed over Made in India motorbikes for the Ministry of Foreign Affairs and Immigrants of Lebanon and Beirut Governorate, External Affairs Ministry spokesperson Arindam Bagachi said. He called the Minister of Foreign Affairs and Immigrants of Lebanon, Dr. Abdullah Bo Habib, and discuss a range of bilateral, regional and international issues of mutual interest. India reported a total of 1,968 new COVID-19 cases with 15 deaths in the last 24 hours, the lowest in 133 days, raising the tally to 4.45 crore, while the active cases declined to 34,598 according to the data updated by Union Health Ministry. The death count, however, climbed to 5.28 lakh with the fresh fatalities. India's active case load also currently stood at 34,598, constituting 0.08% of the country's total positive cases, while the national COVID-19 recovery rate increased to 98.74%, the Health Ministry said. The weekly positivity rate in the country also currently stood at 1.29% and the daily positivity rate at 0.94%. Meanwhile, with 3,481 patients having recovered in the last 24 hours, the cumulative tally of recovered patients surged to 4.40 crore. On the other hand, India's COVID-19 vaccination coverage has exceeded 218.80 crore across the country. Iran's supreme leader Ayatollah Ali Khamenei responded publicly to the biggest protest in Iran in years, breaking weeks of silence to condemn what he called rioting and accused the United States and Israel of planning the protests. The unrest ignited by the death of a young woman in the custody of Iran's morality police is flaring up across the country for a third week despite government efforts to crack down. On Monday, Iran shuttered its top technology university following an hours-long standoff between students and the police that turned a prestigious institution into the latest flashpoint of protests and ended with hundreds of young people arrested. Speaking to a cadre of police students in Tehran, Khamenei said he was deeply heartbroken by the death of 22-year-old Masha Amini in police custody, calling it a tragic incident. However, he lambasted the protests as a foreign plot to destabilize Iran, echoing authorities' previous comments. Now, before we wind up, let's have a quick look at the top stories once again. And that brings us to the end of today's English News Bulletin. Thanks for watching.
Welcome you all to UNACO Residential School at Chanung, Imphal East. An exclusive co-education residential school located on a sprawling 50-acre campus will be affiliated to CBSE New Delhi.